The Delta Downs Quarter Horse Racing Report. Sponsored by Tate Farms, Delta Equine Center, the Louisiana Quarter Horse Breeders Association, Jumonville Farms, and Robichaux Ranch Incorporated.
Hit the line together.
And hello again, everyone. I'm Greg Thompson of StallionEsearch.com. Welcome to the Delta Report. On this episode, we're going to look back at last weekend's Grade 3 Develop a Plan Stakes, as well as to look forward to upcoming weekend stakes events, the restricted Grade 3 Val's Fortune, as well as the 870-yard Virgil Bond Stakes. So without further ado, let's get right into the recap section. Here is the Grade 3 Develop a Plan Stakes with track announcer Don Stevens.
The Delta Report Stakes Recap.
And they're off, and the Develop a Plan at Delta Downs. Political outlook got away a bit slow. Getting away fast, Sparrow Contender, but to the inside, Jet Black Gold Moment is moving up. On the outside, advancing now is the other part of the entry, FDD Going Grand. It's down to the entry here. FDD Going Grand on the outside, going at Jet Black Gold Moment. FDD Going Grand wins it. Jet Black Gold Moment was second, tight for third between the Lizard King and Mr. E's Cartel.
The owner-trainer combination of Mercy Hinklin and Kenny Roberts finishes 1-2 in the Grade 3 event, and FDD Going Grand catches stablemate Jet Black Gold Moment in the closing 50 yards to take home the winner's share with jockey Jose Vega aboard. This Texas-bred son of FDD Dynasty completed the 350-yard event in a time of 17.319 seconds with a 96 speed index. Okay, we're going to pause for just a moment. We'll be right back after these words from Tate Farms in Ville Platte, Louisiana. Introducing the stallion roster for Tate Farms in Ville Platte, Louisiana. The brilliantly bred Sir Runaway Dash. The standout sire Fighter on Fire. The jaw-dropping bloodline of Mighty Corona. The son of Corona Cartel, Too Tough to Catch. Two-time graded stakes winner Struttin' to Beduino. And a new sire for 2014, Zoomin' for Bucks. Tate Farms offers year-round mare care and other services. Trust your quarter horse breeding investments to Tate Farms. Okay, we're back here on the Delta Report. Let's get right into the preview section. Let's preview the 870-yard Virgil Bond Stakes. A lot of distance runners going forth here at Delta Downs on Friday. One of my favorite handicapping stakes each year here at Delta. The unique thing about this race is that the top contenders seemingly take turns beating one another, including Worlds on High, seen here in an allowance event with dead come-from-behind runner Slinky's Fortune. These two have faced each other numerous times, with Worlds on High winning the last 4 of 6 races, and Slinky's Fortune, seemingly always the bridesmaid, finishing second or third 9 times in the last 16 starts. And then there's Call Me Cajun Pie, seen here on the outside, into the stretch with Worlds on High on the lead in this 870-yard allowance event at Evangeline. Jockey David Alvarez gives a vigorous ride to the wire to win over the well-traveled Worlds on High in this allowance event. And then there's another contender, Downtown Forest, with jockey Jake Pierce aboard in an allowance event at Louisiana Downs. Taking on the likes of Worlds on High and Slinky's Fortune in this allowance event at Louisiana Downs in Bossier City, Louisiana in April. And as you can see, Downtown Forest holds off Slinky's Fortune's charge to win the allowance event going away. And those are the contenders for the 870-yard Virgil Bond Stakes this Friday at Delta Downs. Okay, don't go away. We've still got a lot of Delta Report to go. We'll be right back after these words from Jumonville Farms in Ventress, Louisiana. Introducing the stallion roster of Jumonville Farms. Just Louisiana Blue, the top producing son of Mr. Jess Perry, whose offspring have earned over $9 million from only 9 crops to race. Including the Grade 1 winning Louisiana Senator, who retired with just short of $500,000 earned on the track. On the Wings of Glory, a full brother to feature Mr. Jess, whose first runners are 3-year-olds for 2013. Sizzling Cartel, the winner of the Grade 2 Firecracker Futurity, and the earner of over $233,000 in his racing career. Jumonville Farms, a tradition of equine excellence. Okay, we're back and ready to preview the talented set of runners ready to go forth in restricted Grade 3 Val's Fortune Stakes here at Delta Downs. In the restricted Grade 3 Val Fortune Stakes, we spotlight the contender Big Timer, who surged to the wire in the Delta 550 Stakes to hold off the hard-closing Bipty Dash, who is also in the Val's Fortune. Also in the field is the winner of the Grade 3 John Aleman Memorial, Dashing Gage, who set a new stakes record in the 350-yard stakes event. And then there's Fast Talkin' Henry, the winner of the restricted Grade 2 Delta Downs Derby last year, making his first start this year in the Val's Fortune. You can read more about the upcoming Val's Fortune Stakes by logging on to stallionesearch.com and reading the story in the racing preview section. Okay, don't go away, we'll be right back after these words from the Louisiana Quarter Horse Breeders Association. The LQHBA sale this year is August 8th and 9th, with record prices falling in last year's sale and the growth of the Louisiana Quarter Horse racing market being unparalleled in the industry. What you find at the LQHBA sale each year is real value in racing prospects, like Old Time Preacher Man, purchased for $20,000 and now making over $500,000 in his career. Open Mia Krona, purchased for only $22,000. Philip Streakin brought only $19,000 at sale. And the real bargain purchases of FJ&R Bread and Butter for $8,500 and making $347,000. And the Harris Futurity winner of this year, Gonna Run Miss, purchased for only $1,500. These sale graduates are proof positive that Louisiana Breds run for more money.
The Delta Report Stallion Spotlight.
This week's Stallion Spotlight goes to the sire FDD Dynasty, who is the brilliantly bred son of First Down Dash out of a Toltec mare named Dinestria Toll BRZ. He acquired this spotlight this week with a victory in the Grade 3 Develop a Plan Stakes by his son, FDD Going Grand, under jockey Jose Vega. As a runner, FDD Dynasty had quite the career, being crowned AQHA champion as both a 2-year-old colt and a 3-year-old colt. It was a career that saw him a 2-time Grade 1 winner with earnings exceeding $1.17 million. As a sire, he has sired 11 black-type graded stakes winners, and his offspring have earned over $6.3 million from only 4 crops to race. You can check out the member stallion page of FDD Dynasty by logging on to stallionesearch.com. Okay, that's all the time we have for this episode of the Delta Report. We will return in 2 weeks to bring you the 7th episode of the Delta Report during this 2014 Quarter Horse Racing Meet at Delta Downs. If you can't be at the racetrack this weekend, go to aqha.com/racing and watch all the Q Racing videos from all the partnering racetracks from across the country. As mentioned, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Here on the Delta Report, I'm Greg Thompson of stallionesearch.com.